Humanity has finally mastered space teleportation technology, and in exotic space, humans can evolve to gain immortality. But evolution is dangerous and slow, with ferocious soul beasts and primitive everything. Instead, I accidentally got a mysterious black crystal that made evolution manipulatable. I decided to go home and check on my mother and sister. Before I even walked into the yard, I heard arguing. I pushed open the door to see my father's relatives snapping at my mom in my house.
This old house has always been our family legacy. All of us have the right to own it now that my oldest brother has passed away. You can't have the house for yourselves.
How dare you come here to ask for the old house when you've already sold my dad's company? I was shaking with anger. My father always took care of his relatives in the company when he was alive. However, after he passed away, these people found a way to sell his company, and now they were coming to bully his wife and children. These greedy relatives weren't really in trouble. Their private jet's worth over $1 million.
I'm so useless that I can't even keep the house.
Mom's face was filled with tears. I knew how hard it was for her to raise my sister and me after my father died. Don't worry, Mom. I'm here even if Dad isn't. I won't let them take our house, I said solemnly. They gave me an ultimatum. Either come up with the money within a month or sell the house, or they will file a lawsuit. The only solution now was to come up with $2 million within a month. This was a lot of money for me, but I came up with a great idea. I decided to hunt some soul beasts and capture a live one, then use the black crystal to make it evolve and trade its meat for money. I teleported back to the god's sanctuary again, summoned my beast soul, and clothed myself in golden armor. I took a deep breath and walked into the West Wind Valley, where there were many beasts. I watched vigilantly as the valley was filled with trees and weeds. When the trees and grass swayed with the wind, it was hard to spot hidden dangers. I spotted a swift mantis, cautiously approached and attacked it. However, I still underestimated the speed and reflexes of the swift mantis. Before I could react, its front legs had already attacked me. The swift mantis was extremely dangerous. Its pair of hacksaw-like front legs could easily split a person's bones. Once struck by its front legs, a person would be paralyzed, if not killed. That's why very few people hunted it. With the sound of metal clashing, I felt only mild discomfort, as if I had been hit by a stone. And surprisingly, there wasn't a single scratch on my armor. The armor shielded me from the damage, and I took the opportunity to kill the swift mantis, splattering green blood all over the floor. Primal creature, swift mantis slain, no soul of the beast gained. Each swift mantis gained 0 to 10 random primal gene points. Can the system beat with the protection of the armor? I suddenly gathered courage, stopped hiding and hesitating, and began the hunting moment. A young man named Su Xiao was also on his way to West Wind Valley at this time, with a depressed look on his face. His parents, owners of an interstellar conglomerate, had been transported here and had to complete his evolution to gain honor before he could return to his duties. When he entered the West Wind Valley, he noticed some messy traces on the ground. This was someone who had just fought with a soul beast. He followed curiously. There were many green bloodstains from swift mantises along the way. He followed the bloodstains and turned a corner. What he saw stopped him in his tracks, appalled. Next to the countless corpses, there stood a golden figure. Under the sunlight, the figure looked like a robot wearing golden armor.